Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm that Salem girl. Today I'm going to be doing a super fun video. A fellow creator on here, Happy Haunts Library, aka Lauren, has tagged me in her own original tag, which is so cool, a halfway to Halloween tag, and I'm so excited to do this. I can't believe we are halfway to Halloween. Well, I can believe it and I want to believe it because I have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Finally, spring is here, which means springoween is here, summerween is here, and then Halloween is upon us. You know, over here we celebrate Halloween all year. So halfway to Halloween, perfect excuse to talk about Halloween. Thank you so much, Lauren, for tagging me in this. This is so fun. I love tag videos, like OG YouTube. I have been watching YouTube since I was literally 10 years old, so like 14 years now, 15, I don't even know. Tag videos were like one of my favorites, and I'm so happy that people still do them, especially in the spooky community. It's just so fun and it's such a great way for all of us to connect. So yeah, I was gonna tag a bunch of creators to do this tag as well, but I just want anyone who sees this video that is a creator or wants to do it, I'm tagging you because I don't want to leave anybody out, and a bunch of people have been tagged already, so I don't want to just like add to their inbox. If you're seeing this and you want to make a YouTube video about it, I'm tagging you. So yeah, anyways, let's jump right into it. I am wearing my cozy hoodie blanket and my Halloween cat ears to be in the spirit. So yeah, let's start with the first question. Are you a fan of haunted houses? There's a short answer and a long answer. Short answer would be yes. Long answer would be yes, but it depends. Like, I don't love jump scares. They're not my favorite. I love Halloween, but I don't love like the super spooky side of Halloween. I like the cutesy, like fun vibe of it. The jump scares and the gory I like as I've gotten older. Like I've gone to Halloween Horror Nights. I only went in one house. I've been to a couple haunted houses. I think it's fun, but it's not something I go out of my way to do. That's not like my favorite Halloween activity, but if someone asked me to go, I probably would. So short answer, yes, I like them, but they're not my favorite. I'm already an anxious person, so like being jump scared, it's not. It just adds to my already there anxiety, which nobody needs. Nobody needs super anxious Heather. I do enjoy it. And as I've gotten older, I've gotten more like willing to try. So I don't know. Like, I know there's a couple haunted houses in Salem. I have avoided them at all costs, especially the one in the Witch Village, like Frankenstein's Castle. I always see people screaming and running out of there. I don't know, just not, I don't know if that's my vibe, but like, who knows? If someone asked me to do it, maybe I would. I don't think I'd do it on my own. Like, I wouldn't be like, let's go, but it's definitely something I want to do this season. It's like this spooky season, I want to do as many Halloween activities as I can. So I will probably go to a haunted house if I can. What's your favorite ghost story or haunted lore? I love ghost stories. I don't have one in particular that I'm like super fascinated by. I do like the Amityville Horror House because I'm from Long Island, so that's something I grew up hearing about. I've seen the movies. I like the one with Ryan Reynolds. That's super fascinating to me, and the fact I could drive by it like pretty much whenever I want is cool too. Speaking of Long Island, the Fire Island Lighthouse, I'll insert a picture here, that is also haunted, and I remember that was like one of the first ghost stories I heard when I was a little girl. I just remember always being into like the haunted history of things. Like, we went on a trip to the Fire Island Lighthouse when I was in 4th grade, and they told us ghost stories in the lighthouse, and I just remember that. That's the only thing I remember from that day trip was the ghost stories. And then we had also gone to a historical house a different day, and they took us to the graveyard like in the back of that property, and I'll always remember I like tripped over a gravestone, and I was so young. I was like, how old are you in 4th grade? Like 10, 9? I don't even know. And I tripped over a gravestone, and I was so scared because part of the gravestone like gravel got on my shoe and I couldn't get it off, and I was scared that the spirit was gonna go home with me. I don't know, I was always into that weird stuff. I was into House of Anubis. I was always into like spiritual stuff, not really knowing what it is. I think I was just always called to it. So any ghost story really I love. So those are a few, but there's none like I'm super fascinated with in particular. I love hearing ghost stories when I go to Salem, you know, the haunting of Giles Corey, and you know, I just love ghost stories. So if you have a ghost story, tell me in the comments below because I love ghost stories, and I've read a few. do on my other channel. I've like read ghost stories on different people's ghost stories. So if you want me to do that, I definitely can. I love ghost stories. Like I love ones that just like give me the chills. Like I can't. I love it. None in particular, but those are a few that like come to mind. Do you plan on Halloween decor hunting this year? If so, what items do you hope to find? Of course, always. I don't think I'll ever stop. Like I should. I probably should. I have way too much, but I think this year, I don't know if there's something in specific I want to find. The vibe I want is kind of what I have going on now, like the black and orange, like classic Halloween I've been really into. I used to get a lot of like dark, spooky, dark purple, stuff like that, which I still like, but I just love the classic black and orange classic Halloween vibe. So I definitely want to look for stuff like that. I want to go to Spirit Halloween, as I do every year. I definitely want to get more horror stuff, and specifically Trick or Treat I love, so I would love to get more merch from that franchise. Nothing in particular, but I'm sure once the time comes I will find plenty to buy. And you will definitely be coming with me every time I go, so be excited for that. So yes, of course, I'm always Halloween hunting anyways, but like when all the stores are cooperating and actually putting out Halloween stuff, of course I'll be going. Candy corn, love it or hate it? I wouldn't say I hate it, but I don't like it. Like I don't go out of my way to buy it. There's a lot of people that I know that love candy corn. I could not just sit there and eat candy corn. I don't like it that much. I have maybe two and then I'm like, I don't really like it. So I guess if I had to pick love it or hate it, I would pick hate it. But hate is a strong word. I will like eat it. I would have like a couple, but not my fave. Actually, okay, I don't like the regular candy corns, but the candy corn pumpkins, those I will have a few. But again, not my favorite, but if I had to pick, if I had to eat candy corn, it would be the little pumpkins. Those are good. Are you big into costumes and dressing up for Halloween? If so, what's your favorite costume of all time? Yes, of course. That's like part of the fun. Have I done it a lot? No. I definitely want to do it more. I haven't really been to a lot of Halloween parties, but I want to be more social and like go to these things more. Like this is the time for me to do it in my 20s, and I just haven't really. I mean, I went to my friend's Halloween party last year. That was fun. I dressed up as Rory Gilmore in her Chilton uniform. I'll insert a picture here. That's definitely one of my favorite costumes. A few years before that, I feel like I haven't really dressed up as a specific character. I've dressed up as a Hogwarts student. My costume when I was 2 years old, I was Elmo, and it was so freaking cute. I probably won't be able to find a picture because it's in storage, but that was one of my favorites. I don't know what to be this year. Give me some ideas in the comments if you can. Like, if you know me, what would you recommend being my costume this year? I definitely want to dress up though, and maybe have more than one costume, because I don't know, I just haven't taken full advantage dressing up for Halloween, and that's so sad. I love Halloween. I just love the vibes. Like the actual day, I don't really do much, but like the season is for me. But I want to change that this year. I want to embrace all of it, everything it has to offer. What is one activity or experience that is on your spooky season bucket list this year? Well, as I said, parties. I want to go to parties. If you're having a party, let me know. I'll fly to it. I don't care. I definitely want to go to more parties, more bars. I don't know. I haven't really had the opportunity to do that. A lot of my friends don't drink, but I do. So if you want to be friends, let's go to the bars. I don't know. I'm just at that point where it's like, I feel like I'm holding myself back and I don't want to anymore. I want to fully embrace everything that I enjoy and not hold myself back because other people are holding me back. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to go to parties, go to bars, pumpkin picking, a haunted house. I always go to the Blaze pumpkin jack-o'-lantern trail on Long Island. So I definitely want to do that. I definitely want to go back to Sleepy Hollow. I want to go to Salem if I can. I do kind of want to try Vlogtober, which sounds so scary, but like I think I could do it if, I don't know. It depends on my circumstances. If I'm like working a lot or whatever, or just I want to make a lot of content. So that's definitely something I want to do. I think that's the gist of it. And of course go Halloween shopping, but Salem is always my number one. What book, series, or movie screams Halloween to you? Well, of course Hocus Pocus. It takes place on Halloween in Salem, obviously. Not Hocus Pocus 2 though. I love Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus 2 is okay. I watched it actually a couple weeks ago just to like remember. And it was fine. Definitely Hocus Pocus, the original one. Obviously, if you know anything about me, it's my favorite movie of all time. Halloween Town, classic. Trick or Treat, that movie. Scream, which isn't really Halloween, I guess, but like I watch it around Halloween. As far as books go, one of my favorite books is so cute. It's kind of like a cross between Practical Magic and Gilmore Girls. This book, In the Company of Witches by Orly Wallace, one of the cutest, coziest, spooky reads that I've ever read. It's seriously one of my favorite books of all time. It gives the vibe of Practical Magic because the main character has two aunts that just give the vibe of the aunts from Practical Magic, and they own a bed and breakfast. So it's like Gilmore Girls owning the inn, and it's so cozy. It's very New England vibes, witchy, fall, spooky. So if you haven't read this, I highly recommend it. There is a second one as well. I read When the Crow's Away. It's really good as well, just not as much of like a spooky Halloween vibe as this one. Highly, highly, highly recommend. I think I got it on Amazon, and it's a mystery, so it's really fun. You get to, I love a mystery, and the fact that it was Gilmore Girls, Practical Magic, mystery, fall, spooky, perfect book for me. So highly recommend that. As far as a series, I watch Gilmore Girls a lot, but definitely during the fall I watch Gilmore Girls. It's just so fall. It's not really Halloween, but it's definitely fall to me. Like I love that. I love a bunch, but there's also a lot that I haven't seen. I haven't seen The Craft. I know, crazy. I haven't seen a lot, honestly. I forget which others. I wrote them down, but I'm going to be well versing myself in classic Halloween stuff. Don't you worry. How do you typically spend your Halloween night? I kind of touched on it a little before. Honestly, the past few years have been, you know, such a letdown, just because like I spend all this time hyping it up over the Halloween season, and then Halloween day comes and like no one wants to hang out with me or do anything fun. Like I've literally just sat at home, whether it's with a friend or not. Like I don't think I've done anything fun on Halloween except the one year I went to a Harry Styles concert on Halloween. That was fun, Harryween. As for the rest of the years, last year I was sick on Halloween, so I spent it. I was also like so not myself, in like the worst mental place I have been in a long time. So I was at home sick and mentally horrible. But I did carve a pumpkin, and I went to a few houses in my town that decorated for Halloween by myself. I did vlog it actually on my other channel. Not the most fun day, but you know, I still carved a pumpkin and handed out candy. Actually, no, I didn't, because I was sick. I put the candy in the bowl and sat it outside, and I went and looked at pretty lights. But this year I want to do more. I definitely want to actually celebrate. I want to celebrate Samhain, you know, embrace my witchy side. Like I want to do something fun, like maybe find witch friends and do something, or I don't know. I want to do something, not just sit home. It's so boring. I'm sick of that. Like I can't be holding myself back anymore for other people. Like I can't. I want to go do things. So what I've done in the past is nothing. I mean, it was fine. I'm being a little dramatic. Like I would sit home and watch Halloween movies and like chill. But I think Halloween, is it on a Saturday this year? It's on a Friday. Halloween's on a Friday, so I definitely want to do something. Maybe go to a party, a bar, but really more of the vibes I want is like doing a ritual in the woods if I can, but I don't see that happening. But if anyone's down to plan something for Halloween, let me know. What does Halloween mean to you? Halloween means everything to me. If you can't tell by my surroundings, my appearance, I've always loved Halloween. It's always been my favorite holiday. I've always been a spooky kid. I used to be obsessed with vampires in like elementary school. Then I was obsessed with House of Anubis, like spooky spirit stuff. And then I was obsessed with Harry Potter and witches, and literally Halloween has been a part of my personality forever. But I didn't start really embracing it until I started visiting Salem. And even now, I feel like I'm embracing it more than I was last year or any year before that. So, you know, it means everything to me in the sense of comfort. Like, you know, seeing pumpkins and orange and all that, it just feels like home to me. It's not like, it's more than just a holiday. To me, it's like a lifestyle. And the people I've met from loving Halloween and the confidence it has given me and the ability to express myself and share my passions online. Like it means everything to me. I love the aesthetic, I love the vibes, I love the people. Like it's just everything, everything, everything. Like I will forever be a Halloween girl and I'm so proud of that. And I love my Halloween girls and guys and theys, you know, all my friends that are here with me and understand. My whole life I've felt different than other people. You know, I was always the quiet kid, the anxious kid, and I always was that weird girl hanging out in the back of the playground with sticks and pretending they were wands. Like I've always been this way, and to find my people on the internet has changed it so much and makes me so much more proud of being different, and finding this community has just meant everything to me. So thank you so much if you support me in any way, shape, or form. DM me, like my pictures on Instagram, subscribe to me, like literally anything if you've come across my content and so even like remotely enjoyed it. Like it just means everything to me and I will never stop. I am finally feeling like my authentic self, and it's all because the spooky community has welcomed me with open arms, and I'm so grateful and cannot wait to see what the future holds. And Halloween will always be my number one. Season, lifestyle, holiday, whatever. It's my number one. So yeah. And then obviously the last question is to tag your friends. I'm tagging anyone who sees this video that wants to make a video about it. So yeah, thank you again for tagging me, Lauren. This tag is awesome and I'm so excited to see other people's version of it. I hope mine did it justice. I know I'm a bit of a yapper and kind of go all over the place and I don't have the most interesting answers, but they're honest and they're me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below, literally anything. I just love to see comments. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you on Tuesday for my next video. Bye! Mwah!